We're going to take a walk after this. We're going to go find some fucking lunch. I'm going to fucking eat. You ready to go? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chrissy Chaos, coming to you live from Philadelphia. This is where this country started, and I figured there's no better way to start a Philadelphia podcast with a true patriot of the comedy scene, Shane Gillis, everybody.
Hey, how are you? I love this country. I love what we do. I love democracy.
Absolutely. And yeah, you may be noticing, hey, what kind of shirt is Chris wearing? Does that say back to blue? You bet your ass it does. And it's actually back to blue balls, which is a thing that I'm running where I'm just trying to convince people to just get blue balls. No, dude.
I walked in the lobby. I was like, dude, you wear back to blue shirt.
Bro, so
he was like, what, is that bad? I was like, bro.
So it's so funny. So I was telling Shade, so we're at the hotel right now, and the New England Patriots are staying at this hotel because they're playing the Eagles, and they're staying at the hotel, which is the Hilton Penn's Landing. We'll be long gone by the time this comes out. But I literally, Bill Belichick and a couple, the head coach of the New England Patriots and a couple of the assistant coaches, all like, big white guys walked past me, and they all were giving me thumbs up. And I was like, oh, these guys must listen to the podcast. That's pretty awesome. And then I looked down. They were looking at my shirt at the back to blue and giving me thumbs up. Dude. And walking by. I was like, yo,
the Patriots, that is the team, dude.
Dude.
They back to blue.
Let me ask you this.
Tom Brady used to have a MAGA hat in his locker.
I
doing
know.
Interviews.
And nobody cared.
What a king.
Do you think that the same way that like Cleveland Indians had to change their name Redskins, eventually the Patriots are going to have to change their name?
Getting close, dude.
Seriously, right?
That fucking Kyle Rittenhouse didn't help.
That did not help.
Yeah. All those Charlottesville, those Patriots.
Really?
Those guys, they were like, we're Patriots.
Dude,
yeah, it's tough.
I love what you're wearing, man.
Oh, this is you know what? I wore this on Rogan. This shirt. I'm not trying to make it like a trademark. I just have like 3 shirts.
It looks legitimately awesome.
Yeah, it's very comfortable, nice. This is what Patriots wear.
Seriously,
I bought this at Walmart in the Patriot section.
Dude, what I know, like that's when they were like, "Oh, we're storming the Capitol." I was like, "Walmart? Like that's our Capitol, dude." That's what it is, bro. So Shane, you came and did spots last night, and then girls were sending you their open pussy on Instagram. So how does it feel,
dude? My audiences are just white. Patriots.
Yeah, I know. Shane was like, wow, how do you have so many women at your shows? I was like, dude, first of all, the thing is with my audience is because TT Jerry has taken over this podcast in such a way that I'm not sure they were all women, dude. Some of those chicks have dicks. And please come to the show. I like I've been saying, dude, we got a huge transgender community on our pod. But dude, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy Shane's here because it's just like, at least we could I feel like we had ms.pat last week. Because here's the thing. You know ms.pat?
Yeah.
Dude, comedian ms.pat is also a patriot, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. ms.pat don't you think, Pimp? She's an absolute patriot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Outstanding patriot.
Outstanding patriot. It's wild. It's wild that we're at a point in life now where we just can't. Like even us saying, like literally, we could they wouldn't get mad at the back to blue. They wouldn't get mad at any of the. They would get mad at they get mad at the Patriot. Well, no, you know what I did? You know what I did the first time we ever had TT Jerry on, who was like transgender Puerto Rican convict. I wore the back the blue T-shirt, and the audience didn't know what to do. Like the people that wanted to hate on me on TikTok, they're like, "Fuck your shirt." I was also giving a transgender person a platform, so like I was watching their heads like explode because they were like, "I hate him, but I love him." I don't know. They didn't know what to do, so I was like, "Yeah, you fucking idiots."
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than a transgender patriot,
bro.
Give me a good transgender or a black conservative.
That TT Jerry is both. TT Jerry is a transgender, Trump-loving patriot. TT Jerry told us in prison on the Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/ChristyComedy, on the Patreon episode, the Patreon episode TT Jerry did last week, I think was our best Patreon episode ever because she told us, one, that she lost her virginity in prison, like willingly, and like had like open, loving. She made love to a man for the first time ever in her prison cell, and she loved it. 2, she told us everybody in prison loved Donald Trump. And if you were open about not liking Donald Trump, they would put you in the hole. That's what she said. That's what she said in prison. They all love Trump because she was like, because he's a real motherfucker.
Damn.
She also said that they would punish her if she said anything against the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they were up in Buffalo. Yeah. So look, dude, go to patreon.com/ChristyComedy. That TT Jerry episode was dope. You got a Patreon too. Shane kills it on Patreon. It's only $1.
Yeah, it's $1.
You got to make it more money.
I know. I was just talking to Matt. I was like, bro, we are
I was like, yeah.
idiots.
I know. He's like, yeah, I got 30,000 Patreon members. I make $8.
I'm shopping at Walmart.
Yeah, I know. He's like, no.
Shirts.
I know. He's like, this is my look. I'm like,
And I
yeah,
love
okay.
a bunch of Shane's fans went out and bought the shirts.
Dude, the shirt's sold out on Walmart's website.
I mean, it's fantastic, dude.
It's a nice shirt.
It
you
is
gotta
actually a
be a
great
bigger
shirt.
guy to wear it, though.
Why? What do you say?
I don't know. It just
I could see a twink in that,
flows
though.
off a bigger guy.
Do you get a lot of gay guys in your DMs, like saying like how hot they think you are and stuff like that?
No.
Really?
No, I used to.
What changed?
Now I'm bad.
Oh, so you're saying before that?
Before I got canceled, yeah, I was kind of a.
See, but I would think that there's a lot of gay men. I hear a lot of gay men, but again, we're hanging out with TT Jerry and her friends. But we know a lot of gay people that are anti all that. Like they're like, no, like we're all about like freedom of speech. There's a lot of gay people that are not. There's a lot of gay. I know like a lot of gay conservative people.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. No, but the only interactions I really had with gay people was at in comedy.
What's the gayest thing you've ever done? Like sober or not sober? Like,
Easy.
No, seriously. Like what?
That's
like,
an easy answer.
Be honest.
Me and my boys used to jerk off together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
You
in high school.
What, dude?
Yeah.
It's just guys having fun, dude.
Same with me, dude. Pimp went to an all-boy Catholic high school. You used to do it too. You never did it?
Well, they had boner competitions. I wouldn't
Okay.
jerk off with them.
No, we
Boner
used to do it all the
competitions?
time. We used to literally, me and the McClarney brothers, we used to sit around and like, I swear to God, in a circle, dude, we all had pillows and we would jerk off under the pillows and whoever came on the pillow first won and we turn over the pillow and your load would have to be on it and then you won. And then whoever, I swear to God, dude, and then the loser, whoever lost came last would have to go downstairs and buy Corrado's pizza.
Oh, that's nice. I thought they were going to have to sleep on the pillow.
No. Oh, that would have been great. You know what?
No,
New generation out there, any of you young kids, go do that. Add to sleep on the pillow. So you used to do circle jerks.
Yeah, well, not circle jerks. My one friend had a big room, and we would spread out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look at each other.
No.
But we had one porn.
Right.
We had one tape.
Same
we
with
stole
us.
one tape. So
Same
we
with
had
us.
to, and I didn't have
VHS,
it.
right?
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah. Butts Motel.
But shout out Butts Motel.
Shout out Butts Motel. Great porn. It was a parody of Psycho.
Ooh, nice.
Instead of the Bates Motel, it was the Butts Motel.
Butts Motel.
And the guy had a dildo in the shower.
And was the guy Norman Butts?
Yeah.
He's just a
It was
big fat
great,
ass.
dude. It was great.
And yo, Norman Butts is my porn name.
And we'd have, any port in a storm, dude. We had one tape.
Right.
I mean, it was incredible. We'd go to my friend's house and be like, dude, fired up.
Fired up.
It'd be the first thing.
Yeah.
I've been dying all week.
Teenager or were you like in your early 20s and shit?
It was early 20s. About 28, just got done with a shift at the factory.
Yeah.
No, it was
I just gave Shane a new sketch idea. Yo, it's Gillian Keeves coming out.
Dude.
Yo, you gotta put me in the next. Me and Pimp are
I'd love to.
We got to get in one of
You'd be-
Gillian
you'd
Keeves
be
sketches.
so good.
Yeah, dude. I'm tired of seeing H. Foley.
Well, we've only done Philly. It's only been Philly people.
Oh, so everywhere you filmed is in Philly.
We film in Philly, and all the cast is like our
Yeah.
group of Philly.
Go check out Shane's sketches on Gillian Keeves. I'm sure you guys have seen it already, but I was just today again just watching on your IG video. To me, the Donald Trump speed dating one was because the thing is with Donald Trump at this point, it's so hard to make that funny because everybody's done it a million times. It's like Asian driving jokes. Like only Bill Burr to me has ever made me laugh with an Asian driving joke, and to be honest with you, only you have made me laugh with the Trump stuff. like in one of the outtakes, and you were like, "We're gonna put your brains in her boobs, and it's gonna be perfect."
Yeah. Well, it's making fun of Trump is like you don't have to be like he's evil.
No.
It's like, dude, just show Trump. He's funny.
Yeah.
Just be him.
And it's also like the thing is, I understand like why Trump was attacked. I get it, and I'm like down the middle, but like to be a politician, you have to understand, to be the president of the United States in general, you have to be evil. There has to be something wrong with you for you to even say to yourself one day, you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
I want all these people.
I'm gonna run this.
I'm gonna run this. Exactly.
Oh, that? Yeah, I'm gonna run that.
Run that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, dude,
There's one boat down there that I'll never take control of.
Yeah, I couldn't take control of the crowd last night. You know what I mean?
Well, you should tell him what you found out about Obama.
What'd I find out about Obama? That he's from Kenya? Oh, no. That we have the proof right
Somewhere
here on this
Belichick's
fucking.
like-
I'm kidding.
What he said on his last day.
Oh, so Obama, right?
Yeah.
So, a good friend of mine, he told me that like on the last day. Actually, you know what? We don't edit that. So my boy knows Obama, like for real. I swear to God, he like legitimately. No, he like knows Obama, like for real,
Yeah.
like family friend, like worked with him. Like I'm legit. This is true. I can't say the guy's name, but legitimately, like I know. I'll tell you after the podcast who it was. But so he told me on Obama's.
Schultz.
Yes, it was Andrew Schultz. It was Andrew Schultz. On Obama's very last day, when like Trump was like taking office, he like went into like the back of like the White House, like whatever, like by like the private gardens, and like lit up a blunt and was like smoking a blunt, like talking about like how like, you know, like what if it's over and all this stuff, and then told my friend, because my friend was there, I got invited, because it was like this whole interview process thing, but my friend said that he also said that in like the presidency, like what he learned in 8 years is that when you become the president of the United States, you get to the middle of the government. He said there's a binder with like 5,000 pages. He was like, I'm privy to 2,500 of them. The other half of it, presidents, we don't have. He said, so I'm literally at mid-level government. He said, so if you want to ask me about aliens, if you want to ask me about outer space, if you want to ask me about those things, I genuinely know what the public knows. He's like, I do not, and he said, furthermore, he said, even like public policy and things that are happening, I say certain things that I need to say, but I am not in control of everything. He said, these are myths that like is pushed forward. And I was like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking wow.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Like if Trump had knowledge of aliens, he would have said it right away.
100% he would have said
it. He didn't say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then he would say, I don't know.
I mean, he was pushing it for a little bit, I thought.
Yeah, that was like, he was like, we're going to figure it out as soon as I get in there. That was like one of his, that kind of got me. I was like,
you know what?
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. It might be one of those things. There is a part of me, I know this is deep conspiracy stuff, but there is a part of me that genuinely believes that like high-ranking politicians get forced to have sex with a kid or do something crazy and they have it on film, and that's how they keep them, because I mean, how else would it make sense? Like, just like if I had all the secrets of the world and then I was done, like why wouldn't I just write a book like on my deathbed about it? Like I would just spill all the secrets, but nobody ever does, because there must be like insane consequences if you do that.
Oh yeah, I think Epstein created a whole workfall. They're still doing Epstein
I think
stuff.
Biden's going to put out a coloring book. Right at the end, he's going to draw something fucked up.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
He draws like Antarctica and then just a big swastika on it.
No one knows what this means.
Yeah. Dude, here's the thing with Terry Crews. Terry Crews just said on Shower Debate, if you haven't been sweating, you don't need to shower. The thing is with Terry Crews is I like Terry Crews. He's like a funny actor and like good, but he just seems like a bitch to me. Like I feel like I can beat up Terry Crews. I just feel like I can legitimately beat up Terry Crews.
Terry Crews would wail on you.
Terry Crews, if you're watching this, I feel like I could beat you in a fist fight.
Dude, if I had to pick a celebrity, he'd be like one of the last ones.
No, I'm kidding. Terry Crews would absolutely kill me. I just want to pop off and say something nuts. It's like clearly Terry Crews would kill me.
I've been taking shots at The Rock, dude.
You think you could beat up The Rock?
Fuck The Rock up, dude. I'm sick of him.
Who would win in a fight, Terry Crews or The Rock?
The Rock.
Really?
Rock, yeah.
Wait, why are you sick of him?
Well, it started a long time ago. But I was hungover one day, waking up in a hotel, and I just, looked at Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just The Rock. It's like disrupting in my iron paradise. I was like, dude, fuck this guy.
Shut up.
I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
dude.
up.
Good God.
Yeah.
And then he posts like cheat day videos.
Yeah, and it's like,
I earned this, and he just eats cookies and shit. It's like, dude, you're in Fast and Furious movies in the WWF. Fucking
shut up.
Relax on yourself.
Dude, you were the worst part of Moana. Shut up.
Yeah.
A lot of people think he's going to run for president. Would you vote for The Rock?
Yes.
It depends. Is he going to fucking secure the border?
Yeah, it depends.
Is he going to lock her up? Because in that case, I'm all in.
Yeah. If he doesn't mandate vaccines, he's got my vote.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's funny to hate The Rock because he's such a likable.
He's the best. Yeah,
like he goes around
and he like retweets comedians. Like he legit like some of our peers.
He was a part of the Chip Chipperson's first live show.
What?
Like the actual Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
What he physically
sent in like a Zoom thing.
Good.
What? No, I actually love
maybe
The Rock now.
rules. Maybe The Rock.
Yo,
rules.
The Rock does rule.
But it's funny as an out of shape drinker to be like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like seeing guys work out in the morning.
Dude, you almost got into a fist fight with the female MC last night.
That's how I roll.
Dude, legitimately, all of a sudden I look over because their female MC, great girl. She's
a friend of mine.
She's a friend of mine, and she kept making fat jokes the whole night and calling Shane like fat and be like, "Oh, girls don't follow you around, blah blah blah." And then Shane finally goes, "Hey, listen, you're fat too. But I'm a man, so it's okay. You're a woman. Fix it." And he just kept yelling, "Fix it" at her. And then she's like, "I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette." And then she never came back. I was like, dude, I am almost positive she doesn't show up tonight." But it was just funny to watch it because I was like laughing at it at first, and then I was like, "Oh, this is getting pretty serious." And then when you yelled, "You're a woman, fix it," dude, me and Sergio this morning were yelling, "You're a woman, fix it" for the whole boxing. We took a boxing lesson, and the instructor was like, "Why do you guys keep yelling, 'You're a woman, fix it'?" I was like, "Shane Gillis, dude, Gillian Keys, follow him on YouTube."
Well, it was just like it was one of those things where like if you're breaking balls with someone,
Yeah.
if you're going back and forth, that's fine. But she just kept like making shitty remarks.
I get it.
I was like, dude, why?
Yeah.
Why do you keep making fun of me?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna say something back.
I know. And then I love that you finally did, dude. We wound up last night. We went out just to have like a drink, like, you know, me, Shane, Homeless Pimp, Sergio, and the MC, and we just went out to like, you know, hang out. And we went to like, I mean, that bar that we wound up at was brutal.
That was brutal.
I mean, but it was also a Wednesday night, so
Yeah,
it's like
but it was like a giant vacuous fucking club music with dinner tables.
And then we noticed, Pimp pointed out, like when we were looking over, like the worst gig in Philly, we saw that the guy DJing, there was nobody there. This place maybe legitimately could have held 2,000 people. There were maybe 12 of us in there, and just a DJ DJing to absolutely no one, just pumping and moving, and as if he's at like a Vegas pool party. And Pimp, that's why I love Pimp, because Pimp loves those characters. He was like, look at this guy. Yeah.
That guy was in,
I
was in
guarantee
Vegas.
I guarantee you Pimp took pictures of that guy because like
I really wanted to.
Yeah.
He was in the zone.
Because a guy like that is more interesting to you than like, you know, Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
that guy has tragedy. I want some tragedy.
Yeah, that guy definitely had to wake up for his day job like today.
Yeah, that
like he
wasn't-
works at a bank and it sucks.
Dude, he goes to the gym to go jacked DJ and nothing.
And they only give him Wednesday nights in the middle of the summer when nobody's there. They will never give him the weekends, and that's his dream.
Imagine that guy DJing, like working out in the morning, going DJing, and then he looks over and sees me
Yeah.
with like 4 college girls. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's like, oh,
what the fuck is going on here?
What
dude?
the fuck? Oh my God, just ripping. No, dude, that was so fucking funny last night.
It was chaos. But Philly's crazy. We were talking about, was it Kensington Ave?
So if you don't know, we're in Philly right now, Kensington Avenue, Pimp, you throw up that video we saw. I've never in my life seen a video like I thought San Francisco was bad with drugs. I thought
No, this is the
like I didn't realize that like Philly, it's like legitimately like zombie territory over here, and you're saying that this has always been like this. This is not a pandemic related issue.
Oh no,
Kensington is just dope fiends.
This is the opioid epidemic.
And this is where you do your podcast from.
We do record.
You do Matt and Shane's secret podcast. It's not a
right
secret
next
anymore.
to
They do it on Kensington Avenue.
Yeah.
In the middle of a dope fiend. Oh, here, let's see the stuff
They have
about
ads on the homeless people cracked out.
how are the homeless Kensington Avenue videos getting monetized and we're getting demonetized? I don't understand.
By the way, that's the same views as an episode of Bad Friends. It has 400,000 views.
Dude,
I mean, it is.
Well, look, if you look long enough, you'll probably see Bobby Lee in there.
So, how crazy is Philly? Because when I think Philly, I think like acid attacks.
Look at this.
I remember that was like trendy to do.
No, it's like it's just this. It's just everybody on heroin and oxys and.
Now, what's like the craziest shit you've ever seen go down at Philly?
You ever seen like anybody get killed in front of you, like legitimately, or like dead on the street?
No, not in Philly. I haven't seen that.
You ever seen that in your life?
Yes.
What happened?
I saw. I was driving home from a girl's house, and
was
she
she
and I
nice
had
tits?
just smoked weed.
What did she look like?
Don't worry about that, dude. This was before I was doing comedy.
I bet you, if I had to guess what color she was, the answer is white.
Oh, she was a white queen.
No, dude. No, you. Real quick before you tell the story, like literally a couple of years ago when we hung out, you were with literally like the hottest chick that. No, but Pimp. Let me explain to you. Like hot, like not like L.A. fake. I'm talking about like a girl from like Boston, like just a smoking hot, like Southie, like Boston girl. I don't even know if she's from Boston, wherever she's from.
I met her at Dan's Bell House show, right?
In New England.
Yes.
I mean, dude, like I was like, you need to marry this woman, and Shane was like, I'm not doing it. I'm going to Walmart. I'm getting a shirt. I'm not doing it.
I love it.
I love that girl.
Yeah.
I hope and pray you wind up with that girl.
You do love her.
I love that girl, dude.
Brought her up like 12
No,
times.
but I would never. You know, that's somebody else's girl. I would never. But I was just like, when I saw her, I was like, I think what I liked
See,
her.
that guy's got the outfit.
Oh, there he is.
Dresses like
she
me,
just
dude.
looked perfect for you. Like when it was like, who's Shane Gillis' girlfriend? It's like there. Oh, there he is. Oh,
It literally looks like a Civil War hospital down there, dude. The bandages are fucking crazy.
and everybody's on opiates. Look at this, dude. What are these? Is this Schultz's drone guy?
This is the line for the Schultz show. Line around the corner.
This is the line for the infamous tour. I love it. Shout out to Andrew Schultz. Go
Dude.
see him. Go see him wherever. He's fucking kids everywhere.
Is most of the city high?
Yeah.
Just pure heroin.
I mean, Kensington, it's
dude.
bad, dude. It's
No,
bad.
this is so. You're saying like if we went there right now,
Yes.
we would see exactly this.
Yes.
There's Vinny right there on the phone.
I might get a fucking Burger King polo. Those things are nice.
Dude, you want to get a Burger King
a
polo?
Burger King polo
Let's
would
get him a
actually
Burger
be
King
like
polo.
a nice polo to wear.
You should make that your merch.
Burger King
You should
polo.
make Shane Gillis. Yeah, like that. That is Shane's merch.
That should
like
be
it looks
merch.
like Timmy Dillon has a piece of merch like that, similar.
You should do
really?
that and just put St. Rogies on the back.
St. Rogies, help.
Hell yeah,
Look
dude.
at
So
that. That person needs St. Rogies.
oh yeah, so sorry about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We got sidetracked. Sorry. And by the way, we're gonna have to cut everything I just said about the hot girl, even though I don't
Why?
know who she is or what her name is, because Vinny will fucking kill me. My girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
She'll literally
You were just
stab me to death.
complimenting a woman he dated.
Oh, she
I was
gonna
a
be-
woman he dated. I don't
she
even
was
know who
gonna
she
be
is.
so excited about that.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, she would have been pumped.
All right, so leave it in. Leave it in. Leave it in. Leave it
Yeah,
in.
it was. Yeah,
Leave it in.
I mean,
Fine.
you love her.
It's
I think it's weird you keep DMing her though. But
no. I don't even know her name. I'm sure it's something like, it's something like Maggie McConnell or some fucking Irish
no,
bullshit.
she was from here.
Oh, she's from Philly.
She was from Trenton.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I thought
bro.
she was New England
And then
girl.
she lived up by Kensington.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see her in this
And
video if
she
you stay
would-
on long enough.
That girl would stand on these corners waiting for her train.
What?
Yeah, bro.
She's a tough
She would
as nails
get
girl.
yelled at, fought like constantly.
Yeah.
And then like one time she told me the story of like a black dude that was all fucking like cracked out. And he was like, "Can't be wearing them yoga pants, you slut." and then all the black people were like, "Yeah, slut."
Slut.
they shamed her.
And she was like, "I need to feel safe." She goes into a warrior pose, child's pose.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, young hot girls have.
Oh my
they're
god.
they have no sense of danger.
No, dude.
Like she would literally wait for a train. She would get back from work. She worked at a restaurant. She would walk home at 3 a.m.
No, dude, this is
I'm
what keeps
Kensington.
me up at night, bro. Like, even though like my oldest daughter's only 6 and my baby's like 7-8 weeks old, like I literally sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and just think about how many near-death experiences both my daughters gonna have to overcome just to make to their 21st birthday. Like, how many times like I'll be asleep in my bed thinking like, oh, both my daughters are home safe, and they're not.
No.
They're out at 3 o'clock in the morning. They
They're
lied
gonna
to
get hit
me.
by a bus.
I'm like, yo, what the? So I can't like deal with it sometimes.
They're
Or I'm like,
walking in the streets.
holy shit, like, what am I gonna do? But like her mom is tough as shit. Like Jasmine is tough as shit. So I'm like, maybe like to deter guys, because Jasmine always told me, she's like, yo, the tattoo on my tit kept me safe. She was like, because guys knew like, yo, if I'm a Puerto Rican girl with a tattoo on my tit, I probably got a razor blade on me. So maybe I should get tattoo tits for both my daughters to keep them safe. What do you think of that logic?
Well, that's what you're attracted to. I don't know if you should do that, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'll be like Donald Trump talking about how hot my daughters are.
Yeah, if I wasn't her dad, I'd be fucking.
He basically said that on Howard Stern,
Yeah.
right? Hilarious.
It's
all right,
funny.
So what happened? You almost died? We
Oh
keep
no,
getting
I didn't
trapped.
almost die. Just I saw a tow truck driver had just been hit by an 18-wheeler.
What?
Yeah, he had got, and the road was empty. I just smoked, and I never smoke. I don't handle it well. Just smoked some weed, and I was driving. I was listening to like Rick Ross driving, and I saw there was one police officer that got there first. So I saw the sirens, and I was like, oh, nice. I'm about to see a car accident.
Right.
I don't know why. I was like, sweet, this will be.
So like this had happened a minute before. Like
I got there. Yeah,
maybe
he wasn't covered up. His head was off.
stop.
I swear to God, his head was off, And I drove past like, oh, nice, this will be a cool accident. I saw it. I was just like, no.
Wait, what?
So
he was in the
sad.
driver's seat, decapitated?
No, he got out of his car. He was a tow truck driver, so he was on basically in the road.
Okay.
This car he was working on was in the median or in the shoulder.
And the 18-wheeler didn't
and
see him.
he got hit. It was 2 a.m.
So but his body went flying. I would
His
imagine.
body went flying and his head was off.
His head was legitimately off.
Head was off.
So you just saw like decapitated, like a headless.
Yes. Wow. It was crazy.
Was that the last time you smoked?
No, but I did turn the Rick Ross off. And in like respect, out of respect, I was like, I can't listen to this.
Dude. Oh my God.
Drove home in silence, went to bed, stared at the ceiling.
Stared at the ceiling, yeah. Yeah, just push that down into another bottle of Sam
I'll
Adams.
just joke about it.
Yeah,
I'll talk about it on
You talk
podcast.
about dude. Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
that's fun. That's like wild.
Yeah, you've seen some dead bodies.
The only actually one we saw, the only one I can remember seeing recently something like that is when we were in LA a few months ago, and it was me, Vinny, and the two kids, and in the back, and we saw like a car fire. And I was just like, oh, like everything, like I was like, my daughter was like mad scared. She's like, oh my God, like, no, don't go past it. But we had no choice. We were driving down the freeway. We had to. And then I was like, it's just a car on fire. Like, it's fine. And my stepson was in the back too. I was like, it's legitimately fine. I'm sure they're out of the car, like, but it was pillars of smoke. But we were driving by, and I swear we just saw a guy in the driver's seat body, just a black carcass just in flames, like that, just burnt to a crisp with his hands on the wheel. And my daughter said, "Oh my God!" And my son was like, "That's awesome!"
Really?
And then I swear to God, like literally,
man.
like I talked about it on the Andrew Santino Whiskey Ginger podcast.
Also, your daughter brought it up to me constantly when we were driving around.
Yeah, she's still she's
of
terrified.
course.
Yeah, and then the Carvel in our neighborhood burnt down, and we weren't there. It
Good
was
for
like,
that guy for going down with the ship, though.
I know, dude.
A lot of cowards would have abandoned.
Yeah, he was like,
ship.
"I'm not- I will
he was
not."
like, I'm like, this is captain's honor.
yeah, he was
I'm
like, "I will
going
not."
down.
This Corolla's been nothing but great to me. It's been a brother to me. Yeah, dude, he literally had his hands on the wheels, like he just fucking burned to a crisp.
I wonder if he was like depressed, and then as soon as this fire started, he was like, you know what?
Fuck it.
This is it.
Fuck it, dude. I don't want to live in Biden's America.
He's like, I'm done,
Dude, and literally, yeah, my daughter, she's still like the Carvel burnt down, and she thinks now anything that's ever on fire, that guy's in it. She's always like, "Is the man in there?" And you know what's funny? She calls him
always be there, dude.
she calls him the black man. So I'm like, you have to like, call him like the burnt man or the crispy. Call him something else. She's like the black man.
That is haunting.
I know.
When the school starts again, you're fucked. She has so much weird shit.
I know,
to
dude. And
say.
she's starting school in Staten Island, which is going to be even worse.
I heard her say to her little friend the other day, "Yeah, that's homeless pimp. He's my friend."
Yeah. She calls. She goes, "Oh, my friend's the homeless pimp." I remember she literally she was on a Zoom, and because we were in LA for 3 months and she wasn't in school, so we would like Zoom in like with her teachers or whatever, and she like all her classmates.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I love that homeless pimps' targeted ads are fucking ridiculous pants.
Yeah.
Tie-dye suits and shit.
Yeah,
Those
man.
actually would look fantastic on you.
I'm nuts. I might have to get those. I'm just gonna get those. Thanks for the.
Yeah. They're 37%
What is this?
off.
A plane carrying Biden's press corps was about to take off. Then the cicadas swarmed. Cicadas. Yes.
Cicadas. That's
Yeah.
part of Q.
Yeah. Seriously, they probably are. John Cicadas. I genuinely, the thing that scares me about this type of bug stuff is, remember that article we read, Pimp, about like the mosquitoes that they were going to make like in factories? Did you read about that?
Yeah.
And it's like, if that happens, if we're going that route, then it's like, the black man made the right choice.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's gonna get out of control.
I think the black man might have made
By the way,
right choice.
name this episode Chrissy Chaos with episode Shane Gillis, the black man.
No.
That's the name of this episode. It has to be the black man.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's better than fucking Back to Blue.
Let's do Back to Blue with Shane Gillis. What should the episode be? Patreon, right on the community board at patreon.com/Christy Comedy. What should we name it? What do you do on your Patreon? What do? You just do an extra ep?
Yeah,
But what do you do on that episode?
nothing.
Just nothing crazy?
No.
You would be perfect, dude. For me, we do it on the $25 tier. We call it the Chris and Eddie Show, where me and you take edibles, because I call edibles Eddies. We do the Chris and Eddie Show, and me and you just do edibles and do a show. Would you do it?
Yeah, I would do it.
How
but
great so in New York, we have
so
to.
Bad.
Dude, so if you on the Patreon for the $25 tier, that's what we're gonna do. Shane will be the Chris and Eddie first guest.
Let's do it.
We'll just do it,
That's
dude.
amazing. But anyway, back to this Terry
Yeah,
Crews.
what is Terry Crews even
so
saying?
pretty much people are saying because
Didn't he say he got molested by a guy?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
If you're Terry Crews, though?
Yeah, he was in Hollywood, dude. Dudes were grabbing his dongs and stuff.
No, I know that that's uncomfortable and that sucks, but like, do you think it's the same? Like, if a guy grabbed my dick, like, well, I don't care.
No, I grabbed your dick last night.
Yeah, I know. I have pictures of it. I put it on my Instagram.
I just posted it, yeah.
No, I'm not shitting on Terry Crews, but I'm just like, you know.
So anyway, the conspiracy theory is Ashton Kutcher came out, don't shower. They're saying that rich people are starting to churn up that there's going to be a water shortage and people should shower less.
Interesting. That makes sense now. See, that makes sense on why. Because it's very weird all of a sudden, out of nowhere, nobody's showering. Out of nowhere.
They're
like,
promoting it. They're all showering.
Terry,
full of
yeah.
shit.
If you ain't sweating, you don't need to shower. No, dude, I smell brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe I'm not sweating, but I definitely have cum in my belly button. Am I not supposed to shower?
Yeah, dude.
I jerk off into my belly button all day, every day. Should I not? My shirts, all my shirts are going to stick to my belly button.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
This is crazy.
When you jerk off, you let it rip it to your belly button, or what do you do?
Yeah, let it rip.
Nice.
Let it rip.
Small blobs of human brain grow in a dish have been coaxed into forming rudimentary eyes, which respond to light by sending signals to the rest of the brain tissue. So you're saying that, Pimpy, these people put brain cells in a petri
They just
dish?
threw some brain in a dish and it grew eyes.
Sick. Dude,
I don't know what that means.
And it just was like,
and
kill me.
it already can see. Could you imagine being like Ray Charles and hearing that? I'd be like, what the fuck? Dude, you just put a brain in a petri dish and you can see. I can't see anything.
I love that we just figured that out. What the fuck is the human brain?
Well, I think Pimp and I have talked about this many times on the podcast. We genuinely think like whatever we find out now, like this is they did that 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like the robots that we see now, or these things that are like, oh my God, this just happened. Like the elites, it's like technology they've had for years.
Okay.
So whatever we know now is 30 years in the past. That's what people. I don't know. I have no proof or frame of reference as to why I believe that. It just sounds good to say it on a podcast.
Well, when you were high on edibles, you said that we're iPhones, but I think we're actually VHS players and the robots are the iPhones. Like, we're on our way out here.
Even comedy, right, which is an art form, and you say, oh, robots can never do it. But they absolutely could. Like if they, like that song, Call Me Maybe, that was a song that was engineered in a lab. It basically took what humans respond to. Why can't you do that with jokes? Just take words that humans respond to and do that. And it's like, if robots start to kill, we're done. Dude, I genuinely think Mark Norman was made by the government. I think he's the first one, and like he's just out there and he's a test.
He could be.
And he's doing great. What's the deal with robot comedy? Do they really have this already?
Apparently it's probably still bullshit crowd work.
No, it's not. No, dude, robots can't do stand-up. You need to see if the robot could bomb.
Yeah. How? Yeah.
And then get nervous.
Yeah.
And embarrassed.
Then
yeah, that's what you want to see.
What a waste of a robot that gets embarrassed and nervous.
I'm sorry.
No, that's
What else
actually the
do
robot.
I have?
That's the robot I would buy.
Yeah.
Just a robot that I could share anxiety stories with. And the one I'm like, I'm depressed, robot. He's like, me too.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do for the rest of the day? What's going on? Oh, you got stress factor.
Oh yeah, I go up to the stress. I forgot.
Let's go get some lunch, dude. Should we
Yeah,
get
I'll eat
lunch
some
in
lunch.
Philly?
Yeah.
Dude, we should go out there and talk to the Patriots. I'd pussy it out to talk to Bill Belichick.
Dude, I want to go. I was mad we were leaving the lobby.
Yeah.
I saw one black dude.
I know.
Like, yo, let's stay.
Yeah, dude. I saw
a black man.
I was telling them I saw a black guy down to 19-year-old, 20-year-old, like looked like an offensive
Played for
tackle.
yeah.
Big guy with all Patriots gear talking to his mom, and he was like, "Mom, they're gonna give me the opportunity to start tonight." And I don't know what she said. She's like, "Oh, that's amazing, baby." But he was just saying, I don't know. But just in the movies, that's what it seems like.
Sure.
Moms always sound like. But it was just really like a genuinely cool moment to see like this young kid like be like, wow, I'm getting a chance to like live my dream tonight. And I was like, wow, I'm going to go upstairs and do a podcast with the homeless pimp and Shane Gillis. it's insane.
Yeah.
No, but it was cool. It was cool thing for me to like eavesdrop into, you know? Why are you blacking out this guy's face?
No, this is just an article.
Oh, man in Cornwall, 18, rescued from... Oh, your ads keep popping up from Dre. Go to... That's where pimp shops. Rescued from hole he dug on New Quay Beach after it collapsed on him. Oh, this guy fell in. What an idiot. So he was digging a sand pit with his kids and then it collapsed on him. Dude, I swear to God, if that happened to me with my family, no, my girlfriend, she'd leave me there. She'd be like, you need to dig your way out. You're a pussy if not, if you don't.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine being under sand with your kids? Like, get help.
Yeah.
Send help.
Yeah. Do you think back in the day, like when guys would like get drafted to the war, like World War II or something like that, and then they came home with like all their limbs, do you think their wives were like, did you even fight in the war, you pussy? like, do you think they got shamed for having all 4 limbs when they came back? Like, really? I wonder if like how many guys got divorced like years after they came back from World War II because they didn't get hurt. And they
Yeah, I think they had some guilt.
100%,
a lot of survivors' guilt.
And
I'm sure that costs a lot of marriages.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I think it is correct what you're saying.
Yeah, no, seriously. I'm telling you, it's like a big thing.
Yeah.
My grandfather fought in World War II. It's 100% true story. I think I might have told it on the podcast already. He was in the Coast Guard for World War II, and he got shot in the ass.
What?
I swear to God, dude.
Wait, he was in the Coast Guard?
Yeah, and he got shot in the ass.
Where?
In World War II.
Yeah, but where did he get shot?
Oh, where?
Guarding the coast?
I guess Japan, right?
Oh, wait, did they send the Coast Guard?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They ran out of people.
Yeah. He fought. No, he went overseas. Yeah,
oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess maybe some member.
I had to suck. Joining the Coast Guard and being like, wait, this isn't my job.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to guard this coast.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
And they're like, now you're going to Japan.
And he got half his ass cheek shot off, and he didn't even realize. And then they literally, he said it happened like there was like a gunfight, like I guess, or like planes shooting at him, whatever. And he's like, your adrenaline is so high. And then he was like, they literally like he's like walking and like no pain because the adrenaline's top. And his friend was like, hey, Andy, you got your ass shot off. And he was like, what? And then he said he went and looked in the mirror and his ass cheek was like, he was like blood all running down his leg, and he pulled down his pants and his ass cheek was just hanging off. And he said at that time, like, because like, it's wartime, that he just went on his stomach and they just started stitching him up. Like they stitched up his ass, he said, and he was back working like the next morning.
Oh my God.
Just with a stitched up ass cheek.
My 13-year-old sister keeps calling me anxious that they're gonna draft women now.
Really?
Yeah, they should.
Apparently, it's a thing.
Well, they should, dude. I mean, if we're really about equality,
if you want to do it, if you want to talk it, you gotta live it, bro.
You gotta live it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bill Burr, like all his bits about like, yeah, you're the, women have it easier because like they don't, they're the ones who go on the Titanic, get off the Titanic first. They don't have to go to war. There's some truth to that. So if you want true equality, then I think women need to get drafted, but not my daughters. Not my kids.
Send them over, dude.
I actually should send them because you know what? That'll prepare them to walk down Kensington Avenue and get called sluts by black homeless people for wearing Lululemon yoga pants.
And also, when she told me that, I was like,
yeah,
the fellas have a point.
Yeah. When you said that, I was like, yeah, they're telling the truth.
Yes.
I was like, they sound like patriots.
They were patriots.
They were.
I know they were patriots.
Shane, where do you stand on aliens? Do you believe in aliens?
Shane,
yeah.
Pimpy loves going to this.
I believe aliens. But I like everyone. I don't care.
Right.
You just don't.
I tried to watch as many UFO documentaries as I could. It's the same thing every time.
Right.
And I just don't. I don't care.
What if they land first encounter with aliens as you? What are you doing?
I have no idea. I have no idea. What would you do? I'd scream.
Could you imagine the first thing they did, like literally, like they land on this planet and they see him like, you're the guy that said, all right, listen, if you know me, I love smoothies, I love just putting long objects in my mouth and just sucking up the juice. And Evive Smoothies is really helping me get the best flavor in my mouth. They sent me a care package of Evive, and I just was like, you know what, dude? This is better than sucking dick. I'd rather just suck Evive. This is at least something I can do with my father, and I don't have to hide behind his back while I just got the long straw in my mouth, just sucking out this plant-based Evive formula. So it's 3-step blender-free smoothie. It's easy, quick, and nutritious. Blender-free prep. It's got high-quality ingredients, organic fruits and vegetables, superfoods, and plant-based protein in each smoothie. No added sugar, no artificial flavors or preservatives. Gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO. So they're not GMO lovers, and certified organic. Plus free shipping. I'm telling you, dude, Evive. Pimp has been drinking it. I've been drinking it. If you're looking for a new smoothie, this is what to do. So you place the Evive order. It's quick, it's easy to do, and you're going to get a sick discount, of course, for being a Chrissy Chaos listener. All you got to do is with the promo code Chrissy Chaos 20, that's Chrissy Chaos 20, get 20% off plus free delivery right to your door. Visit evivenutrition.com. That's evivenutrition.com. Put in the promo code Chrissy Chaos 20 and get 20% off. Chrissy Chaos 2020, make America smoothies again. They even got up there. They're like, "Oh, you're canceled, but we love you on our planet."
Yeah, it'd be funny if they were like, "Yo, on your planet or on our planet, that shit rocks."
Check out my show on True TV called Backyard Bar Wars. Hashtag BBW.
That
Thursdays 10:30.
Gone soon, dude.
Yeah, dude, I know. I can't fucking wait. Listen, we've been talking about this each week, Canva Pro, and I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know what the hell it's about. This is all about Homeless Pimp uses this shit. He's the tech guy. I tried to be Chrissy Canva and make believe I knew what I was talking about, and I wound up saying that we had to do like a make good, right? Because I said something like Canva. Didn't I shit on? I said something about Canva I shouldn't have, and I don't know anything really about Canva Pro. So Homeless Pimp and the other listeners who have autism and like to build things online, you guys can use Canva Pro and get a sick discount. What is it, Pimp? You've just designed stuff with it, right?
You can go on there. You can download like Instagram templates or business card templates or even stock footage, stock video.
Right.
And it just makes you a better video editor or designer.
Yeah, because listen, a lot of you guys haven't, been going into work and you've been living off the stimulus check, but Emperor Biden just said that most likely stimulus checks are going to stop, so you're going to have to start working again. So Canva Pro is a good way to get your business back up and running and get, make business cards and get yourself out there before you eventually kill yourself. So Canva Pro, they have a content planner. They have great features. How do we get them to discount, Pimpy? Where do we go? So, okay, go to canva.me. That's canva.me/chaos, and you get free 45-day extended trial. And absolutely, it's 45 days for president number 45. 45 free day extended trial. Go to canva, canva.me/chaos. That's canva.me/chaos to get 45-day extended trial. Let's bring 45 back. Canva.me/chaos. So what were you saying? They're making
nothing. There's a HBO documentary right now,
it's
and
out?
it really shows you, in China that they were just like, shut up, like, don't fucking tell anybody about this.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, look,
everybody was getting it.
Well, the U.S. was funding.
Dude, there were people dying in the streets. And they're like, don't say a fucking word about this. We'll fucking kill you. They do have it right though. Everybody. So this one lady goes into a hospital and is trying to interview nurses, and every single nurse is like, I'm not saying anything with the camera on.
Yeah.
Like, turn the camera off.
Sure.
They have it right.
Yeah. In China, they're like, what?
Americans, we are so dumb.
Yeah.
Me especially. Like, I was like, yeah, turn it on. I'll say whatever.
Yeah. They're like, what are you on the
this isn't going to
podcast?
come back to haunt me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like yelling on the podcast like 6 weeks ago, like, I got fake vaccine cards, I'm selling them. Then they're like, yeah, you get 10 years in prison for that. I was like, I was kidding.
I was joking.
They're like, in China, they're like, why would you say that on the podcast?
Yeah.
Absolutely sell them, but don't say it on the podcast.
Yeah, I think that they're definitely right about, like, every single nurse was like, yeah, I have strong feelings about what's going on.
But I cannot say anything.
And they were like, I'm not saying anything until you turn that off.
Well, because legitimately, like in China, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but like you will get taken from
it's used against you.
You will be removed from society and never to be seen again. I don't know if they kill you, but you're out.
Yeah.
I guess they kill you.
They were setting up, dude, the towns in China. I never saw it. They were setting up roadblocks from other towns. They were all quarantining themselves, and they were just getting backhoes and just digging up walls of dirt on the highways to be like, no one can come in.
Interesting.
In or out. Like,
what is this documentary on HBO Max called?
I don't know.
They gave it.
Did you just watch something with like Lisa Ling and you think it's a China thing?
Yeah.
Like it's really just like one of her interviews on Vice, and you're like, "This is Chinese." Dude, the Taliban is that a Taliban DJing? That's the guy who was DJing last night. Dude, the Taliban is actually saying now, here's the thing. Obviously, it's like big news. The Taliban is saying, though, that they're like, yo, like, we're not, the Taliban is saying we're not, like, bad. We're not terrorists. Like, you deemed us terrorists. We're not terrorists. But then the news is saying that they're shooting women in the head for not wearing their headscarves. But I don't believe either group. It's like, I don't believe the media. I think they're trying to, make the Taliban out to be horrible people. And maybe, I'm not saying they're the best, but the people in Afghanistan, not
You're
everybody.
Saying the Taliban's the best?
No, I'm not saying the Taliban's. No, I'm saying, listen, I'd pick the Taliban over ISIS. If we'd had a tournament, Taliban, ISIS, Nazis, I would say Taliban, I would say worse is the Nazis, then ISIS, then Taliban. I would say Taliban's 1, ISIS is 2, Nazis 3. Clip it.
I think that's totally,
I feel like
that's accurate.
Yeah, I've said that's my top 3.
You know what they all 3 have in common though?
What?
They have some similar views on a certain group.
Oh yeah,
they would all be like, "Hell yeah, brother!"
Dude, my friends in my neighborhood call Jewish people Jew Ferrignos. He's like, "Oh, is your manager a Jew Ferrigno?" I'm like, "Yeah." The deaf Jew guy. Trump slams Twitter for allowing Taliban, but banning him as president. Yo, it's a good point.
What a good point.
Twitter has legitimately said the Taliban's good, Trump's bad. Seriously, don't you miss him a little bit? I think even the Democrats who hated him miss him a little bit.
Do I miss him a little bit?
Yeah.
No. I miss him a whole lot.
I feel like people got to miss. Look at the Taliban eating ice cream. They're friendly guys. Wow, they just can't wait to deep throat that. Like, they eat ice cream. They go to amusement parks. They wear trendy clothes.
Who holds ice cream with a straight face, dude? Imagine taking a picture with ice cream and being like,
dude,
like a sad kid on vacation.
I saw Dylan was tweeting yesterday. Did you see him when he was like, my friends at the Taliban are telling me they're going door to door and making the people of Afghanistan cancel their Spotifys. How horrible are they? Dude, Magic Spoon is one of these ad read companies where it's like, a lot of these other ad companies, I look at the thing and I'm like, let me just make believe I know what I'm talking about. Magic Spoon, dude, I literally eat it all the time. I crunch it up and I stick it up my ass. I love Magic Spoon so much. I love all their flavors. The cinnamon flavor, the blueberry flavor, the chocolate flavor. It literally is, if you love cereal but you don't want to be a fat fucking asshole and you want to stay on your keto Guido diet, then Magic Spoon is the cereal for you. Yes, it's a couple more bucks than a regular box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a supermarket, but you're not going to have to lose your foot because of Magic Spoon. But you'll have to lose your foot with the other sugar-free cereals. So Magic Spoon, it's freaking awesome. It's keto. It's got only 140 calories a serving, 13 to 14 grams of protein, limited carbs, only 4 net carbs, and it's got amazing flavors. They just came out the cookies and cream flavor. The freaking cookies and cream flavor is amazing, dude. It's amazing. Even the Taliban eats it. Magic Spoon's the best. Go to magicspoon.com/chaos and you're going to get $5 off your first order if you just put in the promo code chaos, or $5 off any order. Just use the promo code chaos, magicspoon.com/chaos, get $5 off your order, and then it costs just as much as the other shitty sugar-free cereal you were going to buy anyway. You might as well just go to Magic Spoon, get my discount using the promo code chaos for $5 off, and then you don't have to lose your feet. And like I said, even the Taliban loves it, so you should too. Dude, the Taliban, I don't know, man. I feel like we're just a couple of years away from us needing the Taliban to like straighten shit out over here. Like, I think after Biden, it goes AOC, and then after that it's the Taliban. I think it's the Taliban 2032.
Dude, they are. It is funny. It's funny to pretend they're not evil. It's funny to be like, Taliban's having fun. Like, getting the bumper cars going.
What if the Taliban is Q? What if that's who it's been from day one?
Well, remember last week we read they took over Clubhouse. They were running the Clubhouse.
Yeah, Taliban is like, you could go on social media right now and follow the Taliban like legally. It's one of those things, man, where it's scary, but I kind of think, like, again, I don't know. I know nothing about public policy or what's going on, or if we're all just pawns in this game, but it seems like the Taliban should just let anybody who wants to leave, and then we're out, and then let them do what they need to do, and then there's no more problems. Like, if we just backed away, if the United States is fine, you deal with it, and whatever, you want to make women cover their face and head to toe, like, there'll be like, you figure it out on your side of the world, whatever. I kind of feel like, wouldn't that at least somewhat lead to a drop in terrorism? Because why would they, if we're not intervening?
I think there kind of already has been a drop in terrorism.
Well, that's because of I guess because of COVID, but it seems like people say it's going to come back now. I read an article the other day that said Taliban's in control now. The TSA security is like the weakest it's ever been. Like, it's brewing for another 9/11. But I don't know. How
about some good news?
What's the good news?
I don't know.
Oh, The good news is drunk woman, the woman in the New York City
I'll tell you
taxi.
what, though, now that the Taliban is back, the boys on Kensington Ave are they're gonna
Yeah.
run out of some supply, dude. That was all of our fucking opium.
Seriously.
That was 90%, 95% of Europe's opium came from Afghanistan.
Really?
Yes.
And now we're not going to get that.
And guess who was controlling that?
The
Good
boys.
old U.S. of A.
The
dude.
United States.
Yeah, bro. You can look at. I mean, the stats on that are fucking crazy.
Really?
The Taliban actually, I don't know what year it was. They controlled the opium fields, the poppy fields, and they said no, we're not doing this.
Right.
And then the U.S. took over, and it just
Because even the Taliban was like, this is bad for you.
yeah, they did. But then I guess there was like a catch-22 where like if the U.S. destroyed the fields, the farmers would just join
ISIS.
the Taliban.
Or Taliban, yeah.
Yeah, and then if the U.S. like it was just a fucked up.
Yeah, I think
But production skyrocketed under the U.S.
it feels like the lessons here now are just we'll stay on our side. Like Jesus, I kind of feel like
Yeah.
Jesus probably gets mad at the U.S. all the time. He's like, I put the Atlantic Ocean in between you and everybody else so you wouldn't deal with it. But why are you
Yeah.
going across and dealing with it? It's like the whole, dude, you keep talking about building a wall. I gave you a wall. It's called the
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean. Now stop it. Like that's what it feels like. Taliban vow to ban heroin, but can they survive without it? Imagine heroin is like you're literally that's what leads their GDP.
Funny, you could change Taliban to a bunch of my friends' names
Oh,
in that article.
Yeah. Oh,
Dusty
Dustin's vow to ban heroin.
vows to ban heroin, but can he survive without it? We'll find out.
Would you ever do heroin?
No.
You never would in your life?
No.
What if things weren't going well comedy wise?
Very close. I've had family members
Die of heroin?
get addicted to it, and it's
What does it look like when they get addicted to it?
sucks. dude.
Anybody die?
No.
Do you wish they would have?
I've had friends die of heroin. Yeah.
How did that feel?
By the thing that's really fucked up when a friend dies from heroin, I know this isn't the funniest stuff, but by the
Zoom in
time
on his face?
by the time they're
Yeah.
like really in the depths of a heroin addiction, you hate them.
Yeah.
They fucking suck.
Yeah, because they
And it's just a burden. And as soon as they die, there's a real selfish part of you that's like, all right, good.
Yeah. This is
It's
awesome.
fucked up.
Yeah. What
But-
can you do?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
great.
clip that.
Clip that. Shane Gillis says if you're addicted to heroin, he wants you to die.
Die, lighten the burden on everyone around you. But yeah, it's not fun stuff. Huh?
Yeah, man. No, it's good.
Now, do people feel like a junkie after like the first time? You just immediately feel that?
I don't think so. I've known a couple of people that have just done heroin.
Right. Yeah, I know. I know people have done heroin. I mean, I think we all have known. I'm not saying I won't do it. I don't want to. I won't do it now.
Yeah, later in life.
No, but
I
like
might.
once my daughter's once my youngest one turns 18, I'm kind of like I'll be in my 50s then. It's just like if I would do it safely.
Go down to Margaritaville, go down to Florida.
Yeah, dude. Like
start just crushing heroin at the
yeah,
beach.
but because one of my closest friends is a doctor. It's like I'll just do heroin with you, and if something happens, like just fix.
Yeah,
it.
have you seen people get Narcan to wake?
No.
They just like that, dude.
So if I do heroin,
Yeah, but you can OD on heroin when you get hit with the Narcan. You sit up and you're like, holy shit.
so literally, there's no way to die of a heroin overdose if you have Narcan next to you.
I'm sure there's a way, but yeah, it revives you.
So do heroin addicts kind of try to get their hands on Narcan just in case?
No, but there's a pretty serious debate about whether or not. So like fire trucks and like ambulances and stuff, they have Narcan.
On them.
And a lot of the dudes that do that are like, we're done reviving these people. We revive them every fucking week.
Right.
We just keep bringing them back to life.
Right. When they could have died. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to do a hit of Narcan and go to the gym. Just see what happens. That's
I'm still alive.
That's my pre-workout. It's like, what do you do? Nano explode? Nah, dude, Narcan.
I'm crushing Narcan.
Could you imagine, dude? I fucking was putting up weight
And you
on
don't even have to
Narcan.
buy it. You just go to you can go to Wawa.
Yeah.
Just lay down,
Yeah.
and someone's gonna jab you with a Narcan and be like, "Thank you." There's a Planet Fitness across the street on Aramingo.
Dude, how funny is Planet Fitness? They give pizzas on
Look at
Mondays.
This will,
What's it? Oh yeah, let's see this Narcan revive.
dude.
This would be good. This is what we needed to revive the podcast. It's Narcan. It's a
Look,
Narcan debate.
Look, dead. You get hit with the Narcan.
He's
you
fully
sit
dead.
up, and you're like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
And the people, the people that did this to this country are not being really held accountable at all.
The
They're
Taliban.
like the Sacklers. No, the people like
Who are the
Purdue Pharma,
Sacklers?
the pharmacy, the big pharma.
Why don't doctors get canceled? I feel like way more doctors should be canceled.
That's a good point. Should we start canceling? It's going to happen.
Yeah, The only one that did
because
was
they canceled Kevorkian.
Yeah,
but it's like, what was Kevorkian doing that was so wrong, dude?
just giving everybody sweet release.
Yeah, just literally just saying like, hey, dude, you want to die?
The right thing.
You're in like legitimate pain, dying anyway. Like, why can't I just kill you?
You know why? Because that was back when the right had the hegemony.
Right.
They were the ones that were like, you can't kill people. It's against Jesus.
But now that the left is in charge,
we're gonna get
they'll bring Kevorkian right back.
Get some euthanasia rolling.
100%. Okay, so they put this on him,
and I'm all right with that. I think the left is euthanasia. Shout out to euthanasia.
Shout out Stanhope.
Yeah, true. Yo, shout out Stanhope, dude.
Vinny's calling me. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Did you see the text message?
No, I'm on the podcast. What's going on?
I won't get crazy. Just send me his number.
You have to promise me that you're not going to get crazy and literally curse out our lawyer.
I'm not going to curse him out until after we close.
Okay. No, you can't curse him out ever because I may need him again.
You're never going to use him again.
Why?
Why?
I need to be surrounded.
On the 23rd now.
I need to be surrounded by lawyers.
I'll be a lawyer, babe.
Okay.
We can't.
That should work out. Like my
on the
cousin
23rd.
Vinny. Every time I look at my phone, dude, all my friends are like, the vaccine, you got the vaccine, you're going to get an enlarged heart. It's like constant, dude.
Oh, yeah. I got both, yeah.
Do you hear that always?
I get both sides I get crushed by.
Yeah.
Because I'll go to the seller and they're like, just get the fucking vaccine, okay?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
and then
now I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then I'll come home to Philly and they're all like, you got it? Were you fucking gay?
Do you worry about, like, I feel like that's all they talk about is heart stuff. They're like,
I'm probably going to die from a heart attack.
Yeah. But it's just like, what are we going to do?
It's coming, dude.
What do you think about it, Pim? Because you just put the shit out of your mind. You don't care.
I just did it, man. I'm just gonna drop dead either way. I have a bad diet. I drink.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a piece of shit. I'm gonna die.
Whatever. Yeah.
Just pump me with it, and I want to go on tour. I don't care.
Yeah. That was the thing. Like, I was never like anti-vax. I had COVID. I had it already. I was kind of lazy. Also, I do shows every night. I didn't want to like schedule a couple days to be like sick from the vaccine.
Right.
But turns out I just got it and it was fine.
You're fine. You didn't really get that.
But you never
sick.
know. Maybe my heart will explode.
I was going to say, because every day they're like, it happens about 2 to 3 weeks later and this and that. I'm like, stop. I feel like there's fear wherever you look.
Of course.
You know, it's like you're going to die of COVID, you're going to die of the vaccine. Which one are you going to choose? You know what I mean? That's what it is.
It was like the society right now is just fear and shame.
That's all
Everyone
it is.
Everyone just is going to make you afraid or shame you.
Society's awfully Catholic.
Yeah.
Good Catholic society right now.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
feel so fucking shitty about yourself.
Honestly, bro, the best place in the world right now might be Taliban-run Afghanistan. You have no choices, and nobody can talk anymore. Everybody's got to cover it up and put their heads down and keep their mouths shut. There's no internet. We're not talking about the vaccine. Yeah. Could you imagine the Taliban gets the vaccine rollout like better than like Canada? like they just start rolling that shit out immediately. Dude. Wait, so who is this girl? The Taliban was never going to share power. This is Vice. Is this Lisa Ling?
So
on
Vice sent some lady to go interview the Taliban. I think this is one of the Taliban judges.
Can they stop sending fucking ladies to interview these guys?
Yeah, like just they hate them. They hate women. Like,
well, I don't think they hate them.
No, they just don't want them.
They just don't. They view them totally. I don't know if hate.
They just view them as
subhuman.
What I mean?
Because in order for them to hate them, they would have to have the views that they're equal.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's hate. They're just like, no, that's what women do.
Right.
Does that
like they're objects? They're just like placeholder.
Could you imagine?
I bet they would. I bet they wouldn't say they're objects.
Dude, how funny would it be?
I'm trying to defend them.
How funny?
How sounds like I'm defending them.
How funny would it be if like Trump was still president and then this is going on and then he sends like he makes AOC like
go have a chat.
Yeah, he sends her over there. He's like talk to them about democracy and why it's good. And then she just starts shooting her mouth off and they're like, oh boy.
Yeah, I saw a clip of this like female reporter asking the Taliban if women would be in government.
Right.
And they just started laughing.
Yeah.
The boys were just like, dude, stop.
Stop.
You're killing me with this.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What are they saying? What are they even saying? I'm kidding.
You know what's funny? I have an Arabic brother-in-law.
You have an Arabic brother-in-law?
Yeah, he's from Egypt.
What did your dad? What happened?
Sits.
What was your dad like when he walked in? What would happen?
No, everybody's delighted. We have all types of people in my family.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I have like a very culturally diverse family.
No, my dad's not like a guy that would be like, "What? There's an Arab in my house. Like, dude, no.
No, I'm saying.
But people in Philly would be like that.
Well, we're not from people in Mechanicsburg. That's where I'm from. And no, they're more fixated on like the Somalis. We got a lot of Somalians.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Just like
Sudanese.
how'd they wind up in
I
Mechanicsburg,
don't know.
PA?
I think somebody in Somalia every time is just like, like Mall of America. That's where we're all going. Dude.
Yeah.
Today.
All right, so here we go.
Potential
So this guy
punishments that
says,
they could be served in the end.
وزدت دقات غلو دبورة مثلا دلوس وصولش تاكي كنا دقات غلو دبورة أو دغوزة كم كده وسو جرم كده
there's hand cutting for serious thieves.
تشتات شيء بكورونا كده قدرت تمشي.
I don't disagree with hand cutting for thievery.
Accused of stealing.
Hold on, can you rewind this? This is fully a Trump speech.
Yeah.
They talk like Trump. He's
Yeah.
like, but when that type of crime happens, there's big hand cuts. For the small thieves, hand cuts. We're going to do the hand cuts.
This is awesome.
Legal experience to be able to be handing out punishments, deciding the fate of an individual. And they would say that that isn't justice. What would you say to them?
هذا سؤال أهم كنادي. نموجا هارس ذاكرة نموجا هار أمان نمو هار كدور دم وبيك ومطابق تكورونا بالشريعة.
You should just be like, lady, let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
We're in fucking Afghanistan.
Yeah.
like,
Like,
what are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
What are you talking? Representation?
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, they're like, oh, the women learned how to read. They're like, yeah, off sandstone tablets.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking
Where
about?
do you think we are?
They're like, yeah, are you going to give the women tablets? Like, yeah, made out of concrete, not digital ones. What are you talking about?
And they would say,
Yeah, let me go ahead and
that
cut you
isn't
off.
Justice. What would you say to them?
So this is a silly
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
That was
ذاكرة نموجا هار أمان نمو هار كدور دم وبيك
She's got the big J's on.
It's cute.
She's got the gloves.
I know. Other Big J Okersons. Dude, if Big J Okerson joined the Taliban, that'd be hilarious. They're still doing bonfire. That's him right there. This is Taliban Big J Okerson.
Damn, all these dudes.
The person's
Oh my-
age will be kept in mind. If she's over 8, she's tried legally as an adult.
Bro, it literally looks like they're in like a losing team's locker room.
Oh, God.
She's like, do you think Stonings are coming back? And they cut to a guy who's just like, just like, fuck, dude.
Fuck.
Stonings are back.
Oh, God. Whatever they permit. Dude, but see, like, it's interesting because, like, this, when you look at the Taliban and this, like, you look kind of getting like a look back into history because this is how they've been for like thousands, like 1,000 years ago, it was the same rules. So it's like kind of like you look, this is like present day history when the way these people think they haven't evolved at all from like 1,000 years ago. Like Sharia law has been, they're just doing the same shit with
If it
iPhones.
ain't broke, don't fix it, dude.
Yeah.
How long have they been being attacked? Because I know Russia fucked them up back in the
forever.
It's all for oil.
Forever.
All for oil, dude.
No. I don't know how much of it was for oil initially.
Then how did, but they certainly target Afghanistan. Like I know that they have. I don't think it's coincidental that Afghanistan is like
the
the
British-
enemy and they have an oil
The
field.
British were there pre-oil because they were trying to keep the Russian Empire out of India, and Afghanistan's a buffer.
Got it.
It's always been kind of a buffer zone that's just proxy wars because
So then how do we fix, like, how does it, I think the only way is just everybody leaves and just let them do what they want to do, right? Like, we don't intervene with North Korea or China's got provinces all over where they're taking Muslim people and shaving their heads
Yeah,
and doing all these
the-
things. The United States doesn't even think about intervening with that. So
Everybody-
why do we intervene here?
it's very annoying that people pretend America goes into places for humanitarian efforts.
Yeah.
Like, we don't.
No.
We'd be in Africa.
Yeah.
We'd be doing all types of things.
Yeah. So then why do we go? Like, what is it? It's got to be oil.
Go ahead, check those fucking opium numbers again.
Yeah, you think that's what it is?
I think that had a lot. I think once we got, it was a money grab for defense contracts and all that
Right.
shit. Everybody, they got so rich.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's all it was. They got there. They're like, we can make a ton of money here. Let's stay as long as we want.
Right.
We're not really doing anything. These people don't want what we're trying to force them to have.
Right.
I don't know.
It is bizarre, yeah. And then, like you just said off air, this content to make you feel like politics and go fix it was produced by Disney and the Soroses.
Yeah. Once
Yeah.
you look into who runs Vice. Now, it's not like, and it makes you sound like a fucking quack when you're like, this is why we did it. I don't know why,
Right.
But it obviously it wasn't democracy.
Right.
I don't know.
It wasn't, man. What do you guys think? Go to patreon.com/ChristyComedy. Right on the community board. Why do you think we invaded Afghanistan? What's the real truth? Doctors are trying to figure out why women was lactating from her armpit. That's going to be
American news.
Yeah, back to American news. Yeah. The world, the British journalists are going to Afghanistan.
Never mind. It's
Our
Portugal.
journalists are
This is
talking.
Portugal.
Yeah. A new research paper uncovered. So a woman was she gave birth, and then milk was coming out of her. She grew a titty out of her armpit. Would you suck that, even though it's coming out of her armpit?
No.
But does it count as a titty?
I think it does.
She's like, let me see those tits, girl. She like that.
Yeah. That's when you call it Taliban. You're like,
I know.
boys,
Whoa.
you're right about this.
They would fucking
this whole women thing.
Imagine she becomes the leader because she's the three-titted woman. They've been waiting for her. She's like the goddess. They're like, oh my God, she has arrived.
By the way, you saw the murder hornet was back. It's in D.C. now.
Murder Hornet's back? Oh,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
But this is all good news because the Murder Hornet's back, the Taliban's back, so that means COVID's going away. I've been saying this for years. You'll know COVID's going away when terrorism comes back. So it's back in the news now, and then now, little by little, COVID starts to go bye. What are the COVID numbers with the Taliban? Imagine they know the cure. Like, is the Taliban getting COVID? Do we know anything about? Is the Delta variant spiking there?
I doubt.
What are Google Taliban COVID numbers? Are their ICUs overrun? Yes or no?
I think they are, but for different. They got bigger fish to fry than a cold.
Yeah, they're like, oh, COVID
They're like,
pussies.
there's been a couple bombings.
I would love for them to ask. I would love if that journalist asked them, what are they doing to prevent COVID in the Taliban? what steps are they taking? Has anyone got? Look at that question. Has anyone gotten COVID being fully vaccinated? Yeah, everyone. It kind of feels like you only get COVID now if you're vaccinated, right? Doesn't it feel like that?
Yeah.
Like COVID's like, oh yeah, like just hit the people that are vaccinated, of course.
I like that one. Hold on. Will you scroll up? It said, "Are women safe?" Hold on. Scroll back down. One of the are women safe in Afghanistan? I'm gonna go ahead and stop you there. No.
No.
I mean, these are the same people that run articles about how awful America is for women.
Right.
And then USA Today's like, how about Afghanistan? Are we safe there?
Yeah,
It's like, ladies.
Yeah.
No.
I know somebody wrote an article once that the United States was the worst country in the world for women. I was like, oh, okay.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Head over there.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking whatever. Oh, no. Naomi Osaka, the tennis player, stepping away again. What can you do? All right. Fucking imagine Andrew Cuomo. That's his next job. He becomes governor of Kabul. They love him. They probably love him up there. Yeah, when they watched that speech when he was like, I'm not perverted, I'm just Italian. They were like, no, this is the guy.
The translator's like, that's what I've been fucking saying, dude.
Yeah.
He's just Italian.
Yeah. I love it. All right. Well, what can we do? I guess we got to go from here. I want to talk about the Cuomo boys, but I just
Fire
can't.
it up, dude.
I just they annoy me and they don't. You know, like I don't know. First of all, they both.
It's funny how much more I like Andrew Cuomo.
You like Andrew better than Chris.
Than
Chris just
CNN?
seems like a bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll take the allegations over CNN.
Yeah. I don't know why he just seems.
Nobody ever talks about Don Lemon's allegations.
What? Yeah. What's Don Lemon's allegations?
Exactly.
You think he's got him?
Oh, he does.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's find what is
Fucking grabbed his balls and threw it in a dude's face and fucking.
Really? Don
Yeah.
Lemon did?
Yeah, I think it was up in.
He was jerking Terry Crews off.
Yeah, Sag Harbor.
Oh wow. 2019 civil lawsuit filed against Don Lemon for a demeaning.
Now he does categorically deny it.
He does.
Should include that.
In a tavern in Sag Harbor.
I mean, but that Sag Harbor's in the Hamptons. That's where the rich people get hammered, dude. I've seen like real stars just blackout drunk walking around.
So if you had to guess, do you think he probably cupped somebody's nuts and then the guy didn't like it?
I read it. He allegedly like rubbed his own shit and then put it in the guy, like his hand in the dude's face and was like, "Do you want to fuck me?" And everybody had a good laugh because it was a guy.
Yeah,
you know, you can sexually assault men publicly, and everyone's like, it's fun.
Yeah.
And then the guy like got sad. He got sad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a couple of days went by and he was like, you know what? Fuck you.
He was like, that was fucked up.
Dude, why did you cupped your nuts and made me smell it? It's just two sides to every story bullshit. It's just whatever the media picks and chooses. Don Lemon, he annoys me, but he's just not that much anymore.
I don't know.
Ever since I got the vaccine, I just like CNN more.
Yeah. I've listened. There was a couple weeks I was home during quarantine, and
Right.
I would watch Don Lemon and Cuomo, and when they transition their shows, because one of them comes on after the other one,
Yeah.
it stinks.
Really?
They talk to each other for a second, and Cuomo's always like, "I love you, brother," and Don Lemon's like, "Yeah, okay." it's crazy. It's actually really gross.
Can we? I want to go. Can we Google Don Lemon hands it off to Chris Cuomo? Like, just see if there's like got to be like, dude, Taliban, Big J Hokerson. By the way, this is
the J is for jihad.
Where can people see you next? Where can people see you do stand up?
What's
your website?
coming out?
This is coming out next week, Tuesday.
All right. Sorry,
What is it, dude?
I don't know.
In your
I have a
shirt.
special coming out.
Yeah, Homeless
I think
Pimp
it'll
filmed
come
your
out- yeah,
special.
Homeless Pimp.
Yeah.
We're working on it now.
Yeah, Homeless Pimp
We
went to
gotta-
film your special,
we
and
gotta
then
fix those notes. I fucked that up. I'm sorry about that.
yeah, because Homeless Pimp filmed your special, he lost like 3 close-ups of guests along the way. Yeah, because his file, we had to buy a computer for him now because he filmed your fucking special.
I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, you got to buy it.
Actually, September. I think I'm taking. I'm going to LA. Actually, yeah. I'm taking
What are you doing in
a
LA?
break. A bunch of podcasts and shit to promote. the
Whose
special.
pods you doing? Who's booked?
I think Segura's, Bobby Lee's.
Great.
Yeah.
These are all good.
Corolla's.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
And then I'm actually going to the Notre Dame game this next week.
Really? In Notre Dame?
Yeah. No, at Florida State.
Oh, sick.
At Florida State, dude.
Wow.
Got a beach house for the boys for a week.
And-
then we're going to go up to Florida State.
Are they going to
Notre
do something for Bowden? He just was that their first game
Dame.
since he
it will
died?
be. Yeah. They're definitely going to do something
Wow.
about him. Against
Wow.
Notre Dame, too. That'll be.
Are you
we
a
had
Notre
bit of
Dame fan or
rivalry.
Florida
I am
State
a
fan?
Notre Dame fan.
Well, you were in Florida State shorts.
No. This
What else? What
I
are
don't
those?
even know. I don't know. Some guy makes gym shorts and sends me.
More shit.
I
for
only
more.
wear free gym shorts and $20 polos.
Yeah. Dude, you are literally, man. I mean, the spokesperson for Walmart they love this right now. They're like, this is the guy.
Imagine him in a Walmart commercial. I'd kill for that.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I'll make a comeback.
Oh, my God. It'd be so good. And then, it cuts to like Bo and Yang walking by. I can't believe that.
No, you Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast and check out Gillian Keeves.
That's it, brother.
That's it, man.
And then for me, go to christycomedy.com. We got Irvine, California. That's up on sale now, September 24th to the 26th. That's a big one. Fort Lauderdale, September 17th to the 18th. And then we got Zany's Nashville. We got Foxwoods. First show sold out. They added a second show. That's October 23rd. We got Pittsburgh is sold out. And we got New Jersey and Boston. And I think we haven't gotten the official word yet, but check the website. We may have added a huge Boston show for Sunday, November 21st. And maybe big-ass news for New York. That's coming out. And check the website, christycomedy.com. Of course, patreon.com/christycomedy. Check out Hey Babe, Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern
I gotta
Time.
get way better at this.
And check out my show, Backyard Bar Wars, #BBW, Thursday nights, 10:30 on True TV until they cancel it because of Shane Gillis.
I'm like, I'm going to Notre Dame, Florida State.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
The rest of my calendar.
have fun,
It's
dickhead.
all dates.